Next topic I am discussing about decision making statements in C. What is decision making? Decision making statements means decide the flow of program execution. In real life we are taking decisions. Depends upon some conditions, or if satisfying this condition, this case should execute like that. In program also, same way, where we need to make some decisions, and based on these decisions we will execute the block. If that specific condition is satisfying, this block should execute, or else that block should not execute. Like that only we are performing decision making in programming. These are the decision making statements in C. If else, nested if else, if ladder, switch, jump. These are the decision making statements in C. First we can discuss if statement. How if is working. This is the syntax of if statement. If decision making syntax is this one. If condition, statements to execute. Here inside this condition we can place any conditions. If this condition is satisfying, this inside block should execute. If this condition is false, this control will not come to inside of this block. Like that only this if condition is working. Let's see one program example. Hash include stdio dot, this is the header file, into main. Inside that I declared one variable I and initialized with the value 5. Int I is equal to 5. And next I have one if condition statement, if decision making statement. This is the statement. If this I less than 10, I value less than this I value less than 10, the control will come inside this block. If this is not satisfying, that control will go outside of this block. This statement will execute. See, in this case I is equal to 5. The control will come here. If 5 less than or equal to 10, the condition is true. 5 is less than 10. So control will go inside of this block and print this one. 5 is less than 10. That's it. Next decision making statement I am discussing about if else statement. If else also we are used to control the program flow based on the some condition. It is also used to execute some statement code block if expression is evaluated to true. Otherwise executes the else statement code block. This is the syntax for if else statement. This is the if and test expression or condition. If this condition is true, the control will come inside of this block and execute this code block. If this condition is false, that will control will come to else block and execute this one, this code block. This is the example program. This is the header file, hash include stdio.h, and this is the main method. Inside that one I declared int a, and within printf I want to print this one, enter the number. So I wrote this one inside of this printf statement. And next one is scanf. This is for reading this one number. And next I am checking the condition if a less than or equal to 0. If I am entering any value less than or equal to 0, that control will come to here and print this statement. the number is negative. If this condition is false, this statement will print the number is positive. Next one is nested if-else statement. Nested if-else statement also used to control the flow of execution. This is also a conditional statement inside of the another conditional statement. Say if we have two conditions has to satisfy, we can use nested if-else statement. This is the syntax of nested if-else. See here, if condition 1 is true, then that will come to here. And then we have to check another condition, condition 2. If that also true, if these two conditions are true, then only that will come to here. This statement block will execute. This is nested if, or else that control will come here and execute this block. This is the example program. Here I have I declared two variables and I initialized with the two values 10 and 20. Here I am checking two conditions. If a is equal to 10. Here a value is equal to 10. 10 is equal to 10. That condition is true. So that will come to here. Next that will check B. B is equal to 20. 20 is equal to 20. That also true. So this will print. Value of A is 10 and value of B is equal to 20. This will print. That's it about nested if-else statement. Next topic I am talking about if-else if ladder. Else if ladder. What is else if ladder? Else if ladder, when we are using else if ladder, see if we have more if conditions, that time we can use else if ladder. If we have multiple decisions are involved, that time only we are using else if ladder. This is another way of putting the if conditions together. This is the syntax for else if ladder. If test condition 1, statement 1, else if test condition 2, statement 2. Like that this will go. How many else if conditions are there, like those things we can place like this. Finally else if test condition n. How many test conditions are there? We can include n number of test conditions like this. And this if conditions are not matching, that time that will go to else block, default statement will execute. That is the syntax. Let's see how to work in program. Hash include stdio dot, this is the header file. Int main, inside the main method we are entering one number. We are then we have to first we print this enter a number, then we are reading that one number. After that we are checking our if condition. If that entered number equal to 1, the control will come to here, printf 1 will print. Else if entered number is 2, that condition will come here. If entered number is 3, 3 will print like that. If entered number is not matching with these three conditions, and because entered number is not 1, 2 or 3, this if we entered 4 or 5, the control will come to here, printf will print this statement, you have entered invalid number. That's it about else if ladder. Next one, I am discussing about switch case statement. Switch case is the another conditional control statement used to select one option from several options. This is an alternative to if else if led. This is the syntax of switch case statement. Switch expression case expression same like first one on case expression statement break default statement. This is the syntax of switch case. Next, I will explain in program how to work the switch case statement. Hash include std io.h, this is the header file. Into main, this is the main method. Inside the main method, I declared one number int num is equal to 5. Within switch, I used this num keyword. The value of num is 5. Then here I am checking the conditions which is matching the switch case expression. Here the value will come 5. Switch within this num will replace with the 5 value. And case 5 will execute and this will print. Printf value is 5. If this num is any 4 or 3, these blocks will execute. If this num is 6, nothing will match here. So the control will go to default statement and print out of range. If the num value is 6. As of now, num value is equal to 5. So this block will execute. Case 5 will execute. That's it about switch case statement.